Hello, Nev here, and today on Man Can Cook, I'm going to be making my LCHF, paleo, gluten-free, sugar-free, nut-free buns. For this recipe, you'll need 60 grams of psyllium husks. This is the Bonvit brand of psyllium husks, and we're going to grind these up into a powder. If you buy psyllium husk powder already ground, it can make the buns turn purple. I don't know why. 80 grams of coconut flour, 30 grams of chia seeds, 25 grams of linseeds, 25 grams of pepitas, 25 grams of sesame seeds, 20 grams of sunflower seeds, 4 level teaspoons of baking powder, 1 teaspoon of salt, 400 grams of water, 3 eggs, and 2 tablespoons of a light flavoured olive oil. You'll also need a fairly large piece of baking paper so that you can form the bread rolls. So before we begin, preheat the oven to 200 degrees Celsius. Then add the 3 eggs and the olive oil to the 400 grams of water and whisk that together with a fork. And just put that to the side. Take the psyllium husks and put them into a food processor, a blender, or a Thermomix or a coffee grinder, and grind that into a powder. When the psyllium husks are finely ground, it's time to add the other ingredients. Add all of the other dry ingredients. And then mix that together. That was about 30 seconds. Add the previously mixed wet ingredients and mix that together for about 30 seconds. So that was 30 seconds. You need to work quickly from this point. So tip out the mixture. Onto the baking paper. Kind of in a log shape. And using the baking paper, form it into a rounded log. And taking a knife, cut the log in half, and in half again, and then in half again. Once you've got them on the baking tray, you can make them a bit rounder. These then go into the preheated oven, so it was 200 degrees Celsius for about 25 to 30 minutes. I've taken the buns out of the oven after half an hour of cooking. To check whether they're done, you just give them a press in the centre, and if they are quite springy, that means they're done. Whenever I cook these, I always make sure that I only cook these in the oven. If you cook something else in there with them, they may not dry out enough in the middle. I also let them cool for a while in the oven while the oven's cooling down. It helps them to dry out as well. We'll just cut one. So if you do make them and you find that they're still a little bit moist in the middle, just let them dry out in the oven. And there we go. So as I said, these are really good fresh. They keep really well in the fridge and they toast really well as well. These bread rolls keep really well in the fridge. You can also freeze them. They toast well and they're also great fresh. Thanks for watching and I'll see you next time.